From the News 10 Broadcast Center, this is a News 10 webcast.
Thanks for watching our Channel 10 KENV webcast. I'm Lori Gilbert. Turning up the heat on summer weather now includes a threat of thunderstorms. Meteorologist Jeremy Michael has details of a brewing weather system as winds and temperatures continue to dry out our desert landscape.
It's not quite a classic monsoon moisture surge, but it is starting to begin the beginnings of it. We'll have a lot of mid to upper level moisture streaming into the area, which will result in dry thunderstorms. They'll stay on the isolated side, and maybe even mid next week we may actually start getting more moist, so we'll expect some of these showers to reach the ground. You know, with these dry thunderstorms, expect gusty outflow winds, so don't be shocked if you get 40-50 mile per hour wind gusts from some of these, but very little rain. But that could change heading into next week, so we'll just continue to monitor that. The latest fuel status got off of the Great Basin fire call, and we're not completely cured here yet in Nevada, so we're not classified as ready to burn. That doesn't mean we could get a fire or two, but the spread potential is very low. They're expecting that to change over the coming weeks, and they're going to reevaluate, you know, once we have, you know, here in the next few days to a week.
An Elko mother who was lost to domestic violence is being remembered by her children and family during candlelight ceremonies last week, marking the 4 years since her death. Stephanie Gonzalez's mother, Lydia Cortez, said it was a day that changed their family forever, a pain that will never go away, as Stephanie's youngest daughter described.
Even though I knew my mom wasn't here, I still would call her. Now her phone number is just something to remember her. I miss my mom so much, but I know I will see her again.
Sometimes we don't want to talk about it because it's sometimes people just don't want to get involved. It's life, and it's real, and it's people's lives that are in danger here. Not only physical and emotional, but it is the women's life that is in danger, and we just don't want more to happen in our community. And we need to continue talking about it. I know people don't want me to get into details of the graphic nature of it, but it is life, and people need to really hear it. I don't want another family to go through what we have been going through these last 4 years. It's still as painful today as it was back then. It's something that won't go away. And we need our community to be there for one another.
The only suspect in Stephanie's death, Eduardo Estrada, is awaiting extradition in Mexico City, where he was apprehended last fall. A Utah man was arrested on suspicion of felony domestic violence. Authorities got a call to a West Wendover casino. 22-year-old suspect Alexander Chavano of Fort Duchesne was being held on enhanced charges of domestic violence strangulation. The suspect booked into the Elko County Jail with bail at $20,000. The latest in radiation oncology treatment is now available here in Elko. With the opening of a new facility on Ericard Boulevard, Dr. Doug Debenham and a team of specialists are now treating cancer patients locally at the Northeastern Nevada Radiation Oncology Center.
I am so pleased to be here and to finally be celebrating the opening of the Cancer Center. We've had a wonderful public grand opening. I think good food, some great speakers. We have certificates of recognition from our 2 U.S. senators. A lot of good things have taken place tonight. I've really enjoyed visiting with city and state and federal officials that are here. It's been a beautiful day. We already have a small handful under treatment right away after opening, and so the service is being provided. We're already saving folks already hours and hours and hours of driving by offering care locally. Thanks so much to the community. We have been given such a warm welcome here, and it's been a great experience so far. We're looking forward to being here for years in the future.
The Relay for Life American Cancer Society fundraiser in our community is just weeks away. Local teams are leading up to the effort with a series of events. Rochelle Ah is painting the town pink. She is leading the committee to plant flocks of pink flamingos to benefit the charity.
A few months ago, I brought up us doing the flamingos around the town. People weren't too excited about it at first, and then I talked them into it. And now we're like super excited. We have 4 sets now, and we are actually Not painting town purple, we are painting town pink with flamingos. A lot of people love them. I've gotten quite a few phone calls. They actually want them there, but I can't do it yet unless people pay for them to get there. The cost is $20 to actually get them removed from your property, $30 to get them removed and put somewhere else, and then $40 to get them removed, put somewhere else, and the insurance so they don't come back. We've raised quite a bit of money on the flamingos. People actually like them and they donate a little bit more than they should, or than the prices. We are going to do it all the way up until the day of the event. I'm involved because I do have cancer that runs on both sides of my family, but the one that hit me the most was my mother a few years ago. This year has been really fun to help.
Checking out the forecast for the week ahead, triple-digit temperatures continuing in northeast Nevada. 101 in Wells and Elko, 100 Spring Creek's high, and 103 in Carlin today. Overnight lows with clear, dry conditions in the upper 50s to right around 60 or so. Central Nevada, 106 for Battle Mountain, 97 in both Eureka and Ely today. 103 Winnemucca's forecast high. Again, overnight lows ranging in the mid to upper 50s to low 60s around the Great Basin. Expect these temperatures to persist for the next several days. Near record-breaking triple-digit temperatures drying out the Great Basin. Don't forget there is a threat of afternoon thunderstorms, could get gusty winds at times as well. That will continue to dry out the vegetation. If you're curious about temperatures from this date in history, it was on June 29th, 1913 that we sunk to a record overnight low of 32. That compares to tonight's 59. That's close to, well, that's actually warmer than average at 48. 86 is the average high for this date, but we're supposed to get to 101 in Elko, right off that mark of a 102 that was set back in 2013. Thanks so much for watching our News 10 webcast.